out of control in the first start. Short Gary and all of the 2 metres across.
Are there any questions about some bike safety tips? Or? I know it's pretty simple stuff, but it's worth looking up. Recovery and preparation, we'll just touch on this slightly. Morning off, just try and eat your normal breakfast, what you normally have, or whatever you have when you ride. So if for all the training rides you eat toasted banana, and for all the days that you ride during the event, have toasted banana. It's just, your body's used to that, and it's important not to do things too differently, because if your body's used to digesting those things under stress, then when I say stress, I mean exercise, it'll be able to do it when you're actually performing as well. And that should be about an hour before the race. So a race that you ride. During the event, sorry, I was just typing away last night. During the ride, try and eat every 30 minutes. That's a good guide, and it means that your body is continually digesting food, as opposed to waiting till you're hungry and then your body having to switch back into being able to digest it. Gets a bit technical, but as long as your body's continually digesting, it will continue to do that, and then there won't be any dramas getting energy from the food that you've taken in. It is important to eat solid foods. I'm not sure if anyone has done an event where they've had goos over a long period of time, like energy gels. Has anyone done that? How'd that go for you?
Yeah, it's, I bonked it from pushing very hard, but I've just got an issue that I can't eat solid foods while I'm riding.
I'll just take anyway.
When I say solid foods, like stuff like muesli bars or bananas, and just small amounts, like literally if you get a muesli bar and chop it into 3 or 2 pieces and have just a little bit every half hour, that's really good. If anyone's ever heard of goo belly, or if you have too many, you can get a bit sick or your stomach will get upset if you have too many of them. And they're actually like, the majority of them are a fast release, which gives you a bit of a boost. And with every peak there is a trough as well, so if you smash a couple of gels in the first hour, you're going to feel great, but you probably will bomb towards the end. So we recommend, and Sam will probably be able to support me on this one, that just leave your gels for the last hour and a half. Just if you're feeling a bit low and you need a bit of a pick me up. Apart from that, really sort of stress that the solid foods are good. Do you eat solid foods when you compete, Sam?
Yeah, you should only, depending on your body mass, but your body can only consume so many grams of, or so many calories per hour when you're exercising. So if you've got electrolyte in your water bottle and you're having goos and you're eating, it's too much. And your body's trying to exercise, but you also need energy to digest that food, and it can't do it. So it's going to make you slow down so it can do that. So you have water and goos, or you have food and water, or food and electrolyte, and then as you go, to me, goos get you home, they won't get you there. Foods will get you there. Maybe riding on the first day when it's 110, or if you're doing a 50 or 60k ride, you might take a gel if you're feeling a bit flat. You can get chomps these days, or half a goo, like you don't need all of it, but food is an important fuel. I would always take a solid food over a gel. So if I'm going, I'll take honey and white bread, or a little bread roll. Definitely bananas are always top of the list, something that's really easy to eat while you're riding and to digest. Goos will get you home. If you're doing 100k's on a Saturday, I'd pop a gel in your pocket, but during the week, you should try and get that energy from your glycogen stores, you know, from your normal diet. You don't need a gel, you know, every ride.
We will be having bananas on the ride, so bananas will be provided to riders on the ride.
Just a quick touch on like water and energy drinks as well. A lot of energy drinks like Red Bulls, UV, and all that sort of stuff contains caffeine. It's actually a diuretic, so it's not really going to help you out when it comes to taking water. I know it's sometimes good for a bit of a pick-me-up, but it's important just to drink water. And it's good to have like small sips all the way through the ride. It's very tempting, and people aren't very good at getting the bottle off right either. They do it a couple of times and think, well, I've got the effort to get the bottle off, I'm going to have heaps. It just makes you uncomfortable. It's best to have small sips all the way through the ride and before you get thirsty. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about the first 20 minutes after you finish. Mine usually has a beer. The as tempting as it is, it's probably not a great idea. In this first 20 minutes is when your body really needs some good foods in you. So, and it's your opportunity to take in some high glycemic index foods. We know what high GI or low GI foods are. So high, I think I've got this right. So high GI foods are your fast releasing, like your sugars. A lot of people have like the jelly beans and all that sort of stuff. It's good to get those in straight away. And they're fast acting. And then after that, then you can go to your low GI, which is your slow release, like your grains and breads, rice, pasta.
What is beer?
Sorry?
What is beer?
Depends if you've got your low carb beer.
Beer is not. Beer is actually not a bad.
It's not
I have finished many races.
The only negative
and they
is
give you a
it's
beer or a
so
Red
you'll
Bull.
not average.
The other
first 20 and then have a tea.
the best form is a protein recovery, so that you're actually replacing it and trying to help the growth of your muscles. So that you would have a protein shake with some high GI food quickly, and then rest, recover, recuperate, and then try and drink also your body fluid, especially if you're out of training and you maybe didn't drink enough or you've lost your fluids, and then make sure you drink. It's not only important to drink during, but then drink a litre or two after the training ride or whatever we're doing, and then have good food.
Right, so it is very brief. If you have any questions later on, just feel free to come and ask myself, Michael, Sam about those ones.
How important is stretching?
I'll get to that.
Stretching.
Oh,
We're going to cover that later, so we'll get on to that. A little bit about clothing. So Mike's actually got some stuff here to show you. So many people own like what they consider a good pair of Nicks. It's probably, personally, I think it's one of the most important things to have a really good pair of Nicks. And later, if you want to have play around with this stuff, you can actually feel the difference between like a lower quality pair of Nicks and some with a really good shaping. And it's going to make your life a lot easier if you're not feeling sore from having Nicks that are rubbing, or if they've got seams that are sort of in the wrong place, like some stuff that you buy Nicks that might not be the original product, or it might not be the genuine stuff, which is just sort of, it's never really a good idea to get that sort of product.
Has anyone tried the Devon brace? They're very tough. You find them? Just keeps the showing up in the right place.
Because the ones that don't have the shoulder straps or the Devon brace, they can roll down.
Yeah, like those.
They're not bad, but it's just, it is advised to go for the one with the shoulder straps, so it's a lot more comfortable. So they don't really look great when you haven't got the jersey.
It's a little personal as well, but you often don't wear pants.
What's that say?
Don't wear pants underneath your neck.
Probably a good idea that you only wear one pair at a time too. Do it like work rod with two pair of
Probably better to wear one good pair than two bad pairs.
What's the detail?
Totally.
Okay, jerseys. So we've got a few jerseys here. So does everyone wear the,
Yeah, we have the right jersey, that would be fine.
and everyone wears that every day? Okay, that's fantastic. Cool. Chamois cream. People use chamois cream.
Oh, yeah.
Some people swear by it, and some people hate it. I only use it if it's a longer ride, like 100 k's plus, which is what we've got. Actually, you've got some Sam here.
Show me green.
We've got a bit of information about it here, and we've got it at the shop. There's a heap of different brands. We sell the Aussie Blood Cream, which is really popular. And if you're feeling a bit sore and you're getting some rubbing or chafing, stuff is fantastic. So just consider using the chamois cream for that. Gloves.
So you put that on the skin, or you put
You
on
can
the
apply
shampoo?
to your skin or the chamois. Either or.
Does it prevent ingrown hairs?
Now there are ones that have like a menthol or something.
Yeah.
They're not this one. I've got a few different types of pairs of gloves here as well. So gloves with like good gel padding or anything that's going to take that shock out of the road are really advised. We've got some people considered arm warmers, just for two reasons: for keeping you warm or for staying out of the sun. So we've got ones that are a lot thinner, and they're just like solar covers. And I think it's going to be hot days, so you got short sleeve jerseys this year?
Sure, some people have chosen shorts.
Yep. Well, if you are worried about being out in the sun, then we've also got the arm warmers as well. Wind vests are really good, especially in the morning. They're not going to keep you overly warm as in like thermally, but they will just stop that wind chill that you get. I mean, if you're rolling onto the front of the bunch, sometimes it can really cut through you early in the morning, so a wind vest is really advised. And raincoat. You're all going to ride with rain if that's just bad luck. There's plenty of raincoats available, and it's advised that you get a cycling raincoat, not like your big Gore-Tex walking jacket for the camp. So while they will keep you dry, you will be wet on the inside from sweat anyway, so it's important to get one with good ventilation and a lightweight raincoat so you don't feel like Michelin Man with heaps of layers trying to sit on the bike.
I've just bought a winter jacket, winter jersey.
Yep.
Is that too hot for Queensland and even in the winter time, or
Look,
it depends on which one?
it depends on what you're used to. So if you naturally get really cold, then the winter jacket's fine. It's hard to say.
Yeah, you won't do it.
You need to go up a room.
Might seem a bit simple. A few tips on cleaning your bike. Just about degreasers and stuff. You can get degreasers from like your automotive shops, but sometimes they're a bit too harsh or a bit too intense for your bike. What they'll do is they'll penetrate into your bearings and your hubs and actually strip out the natural lubricant they've got in them. It's recommended to get like a light degreaser or even use hot soapy water. It's really good. Just got a new line of products here. Mine's got. You can't get over. But there's all different sorts of cleaning products you can get for your bike. It's, the degreasers are great for your chain and your cassette, or your cogs at the back. Just hit it with a degreaser, leave it for a couple of minutes, and then just rinse it off with some clean water. Rags are really good if you've got some old t-shirts or something. You just actually put the rag in your hand, grab onto the chain, and just pedal backwards, and it'll sort of strip all the marking and everything off the chain there. What's that?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
People interested in it?
Good
question.
Yeah, would people be interested if we had a night at Top Round one day which actually went through the full process of cleaning the bike?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We'll get in touch with the guys and we'll get an email out about when it's going to be. And also, we'll advertise on that Facebook page too. People have found us on Facebook. With your lube, there's obviously wet and dry lube. There's all different types and different conditions. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to chat to you about it later. So rule of thumb will probably say for what you guys are doing, a dry lube would be good. Usually stick to wet lube. Leave that for now. And then high pressure hoses. Anybody clean their bike with a high pressure hose? Please say no. It can just strip the paintwork off, which is not really cool, and it can also get into your hubs and your bottom bracket and really do a lot of damage. So just try and steer clear of the high pressure hoses. That's all right.
Nice little brushes to clean the chain and all the greasy bits. But like Jake was saying, you've got, well, that's your degreaser, which will spray all over your chain, cassette and all that area. Leave it on for about 2 or 3 minutes. Give it a good brush over and then hit it with a shampoo type wash. Wash it all over and then hose it off.
And if you like bike polish as well, if you're a bike like this, you probably want to use bike polish. Now, later, I won't do it now, but if after Sam's finished and we've wrapped up, I'll show people how to change a tyre and tube.
Maybe we do that on the workshop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to do it today, in case people want to have a look or have a go. Anyone be interested in that? No, we can do that later on.
Just before you go, can I ask you, for gas cylinders,
Yeah.
is it true that once you use that after you have to replace it, you have to let it out and pump the tyre up properly?
Yeah, absolutely. So it doesn't hold the tyre pressure as well. So it just gets you home and then just let your tyre down and pump it back up with one there.
I think it'll be about 80 years old. Most of them will be about 80. You'll probably run about 100.
Because it's thin air, it tends to seep out and out a bit quicker than anything else. So. any other questions, guys? I know it's a lot of information, sorry about that. Awesome. Well, Sam, do you have something to bring up? Well, thanks for that, guys.